Clonella faoi public health alcohol bill agus an cion Gearnach faoi the water services bill agus ar dús Taoiseach. Minister O'Riordan last month promised legislation to reform the current track probation regime. He described it as inhuman, and he compared it to the treatment of women in the Magdalen laundries. And I've been in some of these centres, certainly the one in my own constituency. It's not a pleasant experience, and the Petitions and Public Oversight Committee, led by Cheistigh Padraig McLaughlin, is today visiting some of these centres. And you will know that 4,000 people live in the most difficult circumstances. Almost half of them have been there for 5 years. I understand one person has been there for 14 years. And as someone who has been in prison, it's an open-air prison. And there's a constant state of anxiety and of stress. Indeed, the Minister for Justice has revealed that 61 asylum seekers have died in drag probation since 2002, and that 16 of these were under the age of 5. So these people came here in search of a new life in the same way as our people have gone throughout the world, and they arrive in this state to be treated in a most deplorable way. So can you tell me when we can expect the promised legislation to reform the drag probation system? On the public health alcohol bill, the purpose of this is to provide for minimum unit pricing for the retailing of alcohol products and to regulate the marketing and the advertisement of alcohol, in particular around sports sponsorship. And we all know about the dreadful human and financial cost of alcohol abuse within Irish society. And we also, I think, have recognised for a long time that sponsorship of sport by alcohol companies encourages this culture. So when the government promised to bring forward a plan to break the connection between alcohol and sport sponsorship, there was widespread support for this. But there has been a lot of speculation recently that the government is about to renege on this commitment. So can you confirm, will the bill be published? When will it be published? And when will it end the link between sports sponsorship and the alcohol companies?
Thank you, Deputy.
And just my last question, and Ceis Gearnach, last Concordia. The crisis around water charges in Irish Water has taken a new twist with the publication of the draft report by the European Commission, which raised fundamental questions over Irish Water's financial position as a result of the government's handling, the shambolic way you handled this matter. So there's a major question, and Pierce Doherty actually warned about this at the time, about whether the water conservation grant is in fact an exchequer transfer. And we know if Irish Water fails the market corporation test, and if Eurostat rules that it's not independent financially, then the future of the company will be in grave doubt. So can you confirm when the Water Services Bill will be published, Taoiseach?
Thank you. Taoiseach.
Thank you, Deputy Adams. Well, the legislation is being reformed in respect of the question of direct provision, and I expect that the Minister for Justice and the Minister of State will bring the heads of the bill dealing with the question of a single procedure before government in the next few weeks. There is a working group, as you know, under Justice Brian McMahon, looking at all of these issues, and that will report in March. There has been an increase in applications for asylum of 51%. You'll be aware, Deputy Adams, that there are 2,000 cases where there's a judicial review being taken, and there are 800 people with detention orders where they cannot be sent back to particular areas of particular countries. In respect of the alcohol issue, the intention here is to put on a statutory footing the existing code of practice, and the question of sponsorship in respect of alcohol is one that is still the subject of discussion between departments. So the question of the existing code being put on a statutory footing will proceed ahead while those discussions continue to take place. In respect of what's that? One, is it? deportation order of what, 542?
No, they were deportation orders.
Deportation orders was referred to there. In respect of the Irish water, there is no question of the government rowing back on its intention to provide the water subsidy grant. The government are very happy to believe that the Irish water will pass the market corporation test. I regard the Commission's intervention here as being unhelpful. It's not a matter for the European Commission. It is a technical matter that is assessed by Eurostat. The European Commission have enough to do in respect of directives, red tape and bureaucracy, and get on with effective progress on issues that affect citizens of all our countries. The market corporation test is one for Eurostat, and the government are very happy that the Irish water will pass that market corporation test.
Thank you. Deputy, I'm sorry.